Saturday, June 23rd. We have clear skies today, so we are making it a priority to be outside working on these projects. Our main objective is under the carport. So everything that was under here, hence all the mess out there. So we had to move all of that junk away from the wall. So as long as it doesn't rain, we're fine with it sitting out there. So this is cleared out. Scott's already started with the piece of cedar and getting that in here level. And Cooper's around the other side of the house doing some siding, so he's just going to keep moving around here, and then I've got to keep going with the metal. So by the end of the day, this will be completely sided. Oh yeah, definitely moving in the right direction.
Right here,
Cruising along over here. I'm still working on the metal. I've got around to this corner here. These guys are working on siding here. It looks amazing.
Yeah, it's just this
Scott and I put the trim up around the door and in the corner. Hi.
I jumped.
You jumped. Show me where you jumped. Hi. Good job. I'm showing how amazing the siding's looking. We're trying to get everything done under here before it rains. So, and then if we get all this finished, then we'll come and do this backside here. But I've been working on getting the metal around here, and I know it doesn't match under there. All of this is going to get raised up, the gravel over here. So we're not too concerned with the fact that it's not entirely level. But anyway, so I was trying to get the metal up, and Emma Jean's like, "Mommy, come play with me, come play with me." So I said, "Look, go do something creative, and then I'll come play with you later." So she found some rope and
I made a swing.
A stick.
From you and Daddy.
Yeah, and we have, she said,
I planned on it.
I know, I said, make a plan and be creative. Use your problem-solving skills. So we used a little duct tape, and first she asked for a blanket, so we had a towel under there for the seat, and then
blanket.
Scott said, "Oh, I've got something with 2-inch styrofoam, duct tape on." Yeah. So, oh, look at you jump. Wow, good job.
You said
Yeah.
let me show you.
Yeah, nice. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
I saw my front blanket.
Yeah, cool. You were playing at the park, and then you came back, and now you're creating your own park in your backyard. Good job. I'm gonna get back to.
We're going to have a playground, and look at the baby grass over there. It's so green.
Oh yeah, we've got a little bit of grass growing over there. That'll be nice.
Cool.
And that's gonna be our little spot to put up your trampoline. We get some grass growing over there. So the skies are clearing out. See a little bit of the mountains. Still some clouds up on the top there. But I'm gonna get back to doing back to work. More metal. I want to show how amazing this looks before I start moving all of this stuff back in there and crowding it up. Sunday afternoon, we're just so thankful that Cooper has been able to help us past couple of days in getting this finished. And before it started to rain, yahoo! He did all these intricate cuts up here around this is the intake outtake for the boiler, so we had to cut around there. We had to do some foaming this morning because we had forgotten we didn't foam very well around there. So just a great job. And then we were paying attention to how he was cutting the slope to leave enough room. We are not going to put the soffit in here right now, but he left enough room so that eventually when we do put soffit in, it'll just go right up there. So that's going to be amazing. I've been working on reorganizing all the madness in there so that maybe I could get some more of this stuff in the storage area rather than too much clutter under here. It's just when we were moving from the apartment that last week, it was crazy. We just started just throwing stuff over here, piling it up, as you have seen. And I was working on getting this piece of metal cut to fit around here and the vent, and then this is the sensor for the boiler that needs to be mounted on here. So I just have a couple more sheets, well I guess one full sheet, and then I'll cut this other one and this will be totally completed, and then I can get some more of this stuff back under here. What else? Oh, Scott went around and planed all of the Cedar cedar boards, and just kind of rounding the corners, and it looks much nicer, smoother finish. And then he also stained those, or just put an oil. Oh, here it is. This is what he was using on that. And he says we have to put, a few more coats on there, but at least getting one coat on. We love the look of wood, but it's just, we understand the maintenance, the upkeep on that. So we didn't want to have it. We don't mind having to upkeep like a little strip. Having to do the whole house, no, that's not what we wanted. That's why we went with the siding. So we're just very pleased with the way things are looking here. And I'm going to keep working on getting stuff cleared out. End of the day, Monday. Those blue skies are going to go away very rapidly because the gray clouds are coming in. We're going to get ready for some more rain. But today Scott did some more leveling, put some D1 down here and leveled that off in preparation of putting the scaffolding together that his dad has. He's allowing us to use this and set it up along here to get ready to put that next tier of siding up, that shingled shape siding. We were hoping to actually get this assembled and get up there and do the trim around those windows today, but we didn't quite get that far. The side is almost done, a little bit more to do on this level over here. Oh, Scott's little hose bib answer. He kind of fashioned that out of some pieces of cedar, just kind of stuck that together, and hey, it's not incredibly attractive, but it works. And that solved that. I had to go around, he did all this oiling the other day, and I had to go around and do this underneath part today because his back's bothering him to get down underneath there. But we figured if we don't do that, then the rain will get to it and the moisture, and it's just not good. So just a little bit more up there to finish. Around this back side is done. All the madness under here. It's way better. It's way better than it was. I'm glad for that. And so, oh yeah, so this morning, so yesterday we started to clean up. Now, mind you, these Foxwalk scraps have been here since last summer, and it's just, you just ignore it, whatever. Now we're like, okay, we need to start cleaning this area up a bit. We had to uncover the scaffolding. It's been buried there all winter as well, and putting that together. So we threw a bunch of this in the back of the old truck last night, and so Scott went to the dump first thing this morning, and went to get rid of that and found a kayak lying there in the dump, and he said there's only a couple of holes in the bottom. He's like, we can fix that. We just epoxied our tub back together. So anyway, that was a good find. We're not gonna have time to do that this summer, but we'll stash it for next summer activities. And then I cleaned out a bunch of stuff from underneath the tent today because it's just like we couldn't find anything under here. I knew there were scraps of this and that. Okay, I'm like, what do we have? What do we have? So there's a bunch of treated lumber under there that we need to use to build the deck that comes off of the front of the house. And so I'm like, okay, we need to find out inventory, what do we actually have? And so all this stuff was just, it was piled high. So I'm like, okay, I need better organization so we can see what we have. So now we know we've got our big feet. We're going to sink that into the ground with some sonotubes, and we have enough of the 2x8s to build the framework of the deck. So we're going to work on putting a plan together of how exactly we want to construct that. We have been researching ideas and talking to people and such. So That is going to be the next thing. As soon as we get this built up here, as soon as we get the siding on, we'll get going on the deck part, and then the 2 logs for the posts are sitting over there. So yeah, it's another part of the project, but since it's going to rain tomorrow, we're going to move inside and get busy on all those projects.
The same
So
reveal.
we're building a trampoline.
Yeah.
We just start on the first part, and then we're doing the second part. Over here, some
When I
grass.
put it together, I was going to buy these for my aunt.
That's where the trampoline is going to go. We got to get it put together. So we took this out of storage. We've got it all separated.
I wasn't done yet.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So we have to wait for the grass to grow longer so we can put the trampoline on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna set the trampoline up anyway. So Imogene is helping, and we've got it organized. She put all those pieces together. And tell them what we're doing with this booklet over here. What are we doing with this?
We are
Well, that line, I'm following that line all the way down.
following the instructions.
Following instructions, exactly. That's a good thing. We're learning how to do that. And then these 2 are working on getting this next course up there.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Hard.
Yeah, in the sunshine.
No, I'm putting up the last trim on.
Oh, you're doing the trim on the other side, and then Cooper's doing this stuff or whatever. Okay, we'll come around and see you later. We got to get going on this trampoline right now.
Mama, what are you doing?
Hi there. Are you happy now? Woo! Okay, trampoline is assembled. We're going to have lots of hours of playtime for kids, and it'll keep Imogene occupied. The weather is shifting here. We're feeling like probably about a 5-degree temperature drop in the past half hour. So clouds are starting to come in. We're going to get ready for a shot of rain. So anyway, we're really liking the way this is looking. It's going to be great when we see the whole side finish there. I'll come with you in a little bit. So Rocky and Isaac are working on getting that light fixture up there, and the outlet box is already installed. Hello. Fabulous. And I'm just going to scoot by you guys here, get in and show what else has been going on. Oops, lots of sheetrock lined up. They're working on getting some more outlets, or the receptacles installed, the switches, and ooh, let there be light. I haven't put this one all totally back together yet, but I'm working on that. And lined up some more sheetrock. What else is going on? I put the switch, woo! So we just hung a shop light up there and plugged in the ceiling, and lots of light there. That's fabulous. And also installing wanted to have some more light, so they installed this one up here where we had to. This is an afterthought. My fault. I should have put an overhead light in here. But anyway, that's our answer. I just need to get a bulb to put up there. But that's going to create a bit more light. So yeah, I wish I had actually, I didn't think that we were going to need more light in here, but anyway, that's our answer to fix that. And then they went around and put all the receptacles on the lower level here and the switches in. So now it's complete all the way around. So we have some power in here, yay, because our objective is to get everything in the bedroom out here once we finish all this, so we can get going on finishing the sheetrock and the texture and such in that area.
No video.
No video? What are you doing?
I said no video.
Imogene's helping to put those
I said no video.
receptacle covers on. You're getting precision up there, huh?
Yeah, we gotta have a nice sharp pencil, a good blade, and a good tape measure. Otherwise you ain't gonna make it.
It's looking amazing. You're doing a great job.
Thank you, good.
Yeah, it's today is July 2nd, Another hot day. What is it? Not even 70 degrees and we think it's hot.
I know, right? Like 65.
65, it feels like 75. Yeah, this weather has been great. It's supposed to be like this the rest of the week.
You know, I think we started almost a month ago.
Yeah?
This week, I think it'll been a month.
That we've had decent weather? No, that we've been working on this. We've been slow and steady. Isn't that how that turtle won the race?
That's what my kids call me, is Turtle.
Oh, we're just so thankful to have Cooper. He's amazing, fun to work with, and he's doing a great job climbing around up there. And I really just love the look. It's coming along here. Let's see, he's got around the back here. Oh yeah, we got a light fixture. Woo! One light fixture installed. Yay!
Is there? I want to
What?
see.
Well, just this one right here.
Oh,
That's when Rocky was here the other day, put that up. So, yeah, I don't want to put the other ones around the front until we finish all the siding. So, here's what Cooper's up to, climbing all the way up there and just getting that angle perfect.
Like a
So,
pro.
I know, you are a pro. Yeah, eventually we'll get that soffit in there, but that doesn't have to be done to close the deal on the house. So, right now we're just focused on what needs to pass inspection. So, yeah. So, right, all the siding done. And then Scott's been working on the front side, and I can see that mountain through there. Oh, it's just crystal clear. These are the days to live in Seward. So Scott was coming around up here, and now he's going to work on getting the trim around these upper windows so we can continue to go up with that shingle siding. And over here, I don't think there's been a whole lot going on over here. Oh, a little bit more. we can never just finish one side or get one thing done. Oh, it probably drives people crazy. We figured out we just can't let it drive us crazy. We get one little section done and then we're like, oh great, move on to whatever else. So, yep, that's what's happening out here today. And then I'm on the inside trying to clean stuff out of the way in the kitchen because his dad's gonna come back later on. He was over here this morning and said that he would come back and install the countertop, which has been sitting out here for a few weeks. It's been a great workbench, all of this was on that. So Scott moved it all over this morning because this piece is going to be installed in the kitchen this afternoon or evening. Well, I have everything cleared off here and ready for the new countertop to meet the old countertop. Well, this one was never fully installed. It's just kind of like resting on there, waiting for its piece to connect there. And we had picked up this faucet at Costco quite a while ago on sale, and so his dad's going to install that with the countertop here. So hopefully he'll be along shortly, and we'll see what happens.
That's 42. So take give me two of those 24.
We are in progress here.
Right now I need one for, ooh, this one there, okay. I need
one
one,
of
son, I need this one right here. I think that'll be all right there.
Piecing that together.
Okay. Cut two while you're out there. Cut another one.
Got it.
Your dishwasher attaches to this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, now, okay, now the coupe de grace here, we need to check that for level across there, Brian, and put this at the bottom now.
No, I'm just watching what they're doing.
I like it.
Put me in
All
it.
right, now put one down.
Put me in the deal.
Put one down to the bottom of it.
Don't need to be in.
In that other hole, or in the same hole.
Yeah. Just right there. All right.
No.
Okay.
What are you doing now?
Huh?
What are you doing now?
I am
What step are we at?
making us a flat surface that's 3/4 of an inch higher than the cabinets, and then your 1-inch lip hangs over, and then you don't see any of this. But this is all has to be solid so you don't have soft spots in your countertop.
Gotcha.
And this is critical that all this is pretty.
Snip them off.
Okay, now I had a Phillips here. One that'll go from here to here.
Straight across.
Yeah. Front, the back of the wall, 25 and a half.
25 and a half.
See what you got now? You're nice and flat and level.
And it's okay that there's space between there? That doesn't matter.
It's just all, those are fillers, and that's overkill. Usually they only put 2 of those on there. Otherwise it would be soft. The acrylic would be soft.
Oh.
There's your dishwasher, and your dishwasher screws up into that.
Okay.
The flanges. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's great.
What? I know, because you guys are super strong. I'm supervising. No, that's what Chris is doing. I'm just taping. That thing.
All right. I'll tell you what. Lay it down here to me. This is the cabinet, son.
Oh boy.
Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Now go in with it a little bit. Easy, easy, easy. It'll break. No, it'll break.
Yeah, we're gonna need it. I think that maybe where
So we got it this far.
The easy thing to do would be to get it up and put something under it and then jigsaw it.
Okay.
So let's go up.
You want to get those 5-gallon buckets? Is there room for them? That would be something we could set it on. Do you have enough?
Okay.
Going 59.5. And so you made it a little bit extra long, just make sure that it was gonna fit.
Yes, exactly. And I planned on cutting over the track so it would make a perfect cut, but we didn't bring it.
Oh, oops.
We have the track.
Oh.
Where's your mark at, bro?
I got it. Let me do it this time. I have to get it off of ratchets. Somebody's got it set where it don't get the drill.
Some other stuff.
Okay.
You okay?
You know what that green thing is, son?
You alright, Bert?
That is too big a
Yeah.
hole.
Twisted your wrist?
That is too big a hole. Yes, we'll make it work. God, that's too big a hole. They sold you that dead, huh? Should have been an inch and 3/4. All right.
They said that was the right one for installing
Alright.
sinks.
So Smith, the next thing it goes
That
is
two
this.
that they sold me, that was
It hooks into the something or other. What's it hooked to? Goes up inside there, clips onto something. There's a third one hanging down that you clip it. Remember we took that one loose earlier, Smith?
Yeah,
Okay.
So the clock says 9:38. That's where we're at on a Monday night. So we've gotten this part accomplished. One more step in the direction of a completed kitchen. So we gotta get this plumbing straightened away under there, and there's going to be backsplash that needs to go behind there and stuff. So anyway, it's put in place. Now we need to clean things up, and next time as Dad comes back, we will work on the next part. Scott just finishing frying up some beard battered halibut and cod, and did some crispy fries too. Incredibly yummy. Something else that Scott likes to do with the fresh halibut and rockfish is make a chowder, and he hadn't done this in a while. So I love his chowder because the flavor is amazing and he makes it super hearty with lots of vegetables in there. Very yummy. Have some activity out here. Ooh. Little bitty one.
Get him!
Uh-oh. Hey there. I think I need it. Okay, I'm getting back on it right now. So Scott's dad came back and did some more work on the countertops and put in the backsplash there, and this piece that we have, this pipe that runs up behind there for the propane. It comes down, well actually it comes down and then goes underneath whatever for the stove. So anyway, he put this piece of Korean, well, solid surface, I should say, behind there to hide that, and then did this really great backsplash back here because we wanted something to cover all of that behind the sink. And then did these over here, these pieces. I really like how he rounded this. That looks really snazzy. So just a little bit more, I know we need to do a little more sanding on that. And this looks good here too, huh? Where he just, yeah, made that all one piece or whatever. Is there any more information that you
Yeah,
need
so
to,
we're just going to do our little final sanding thing, and then eventually all these little cracks and creases will get where it flows better. You don't see them.
Mhm.
But we're not going to polish this. We're not going to take it down like to a 400. We're going to probably go 200 because we want it to, you know, one thing about if you polish these hard surfaces, they tend to show, you know, dings and nicks and things like that. And also it can also show seams. Like right now I can see a seam here a little bit, but once I sand that down, it'll be gone.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just, you can still see the glue a little bit right there where they connected those two pieces. But once you sand that down, it fades in. But if you polish it, you'll always see a seam. That's one thing I've learned about Corian. It's like, just because you can't see the seam, if you take it down, you polish it up, you will.
Yeah,
So,
I think it looks great.
and I like the
that.
duller finish anyways.
Yeah, and on the sink, I know his dad said to take one of these little green, these little green jobbers and just, and that will.
Yeah.
I know we have a little more fine tuning on that, but we're very pleased with this look. Did a great job on that.
Well, I'm making my wife her birthday dinner. It's a surprise. Making ling cod sandwiches. Ooh, baby. Yeah.
Well, it's Sunday, July 8th. Here comes the rain. And we are super, super excited that this is totally completed on the south side of the house. They even cut out the little place for the light fixture to go up there when Rocky comes back. And Scott got this far on the front, a little bit more to do there. Let me stop and then I'll get it on the other side.
Okay, so what we're gonna do this week is we're gonna build the box for this guy. I'm gonna dig my big feet, so we're gonna start building the deck. So the next video that we post, hopefully we'll have the deck, part of it anyway.
Ta-da! An actual finished side of the house. Well, mostly finished. At least the siding and the shingle look is exactly the way we wanted it, so we are very excited about that. And we got this part completed before the rain started to dump. It's just a bit misty right now, but we're supposed to get about 2 or 3 inches the next couple of days, so that's going to force us to go inside because we've got lots of stuff to be working on in there, not a problem. This past week we've had amazing weather on the 4th of July. It was awesome to get out. Seward is a town of about 3,500 people, but on the 4th of July, about 25,000 people come to town to watch the race up Mount Marathon, which is about 3,000 foot elevation, and people race up, and I think the record's about like 41 minutes. I don't know how. I've hiked that mountain. and it's taken me 2 hours just to hike to the top of it. But anyway, it's a great festivities that happen all day. And what's really interesting about this story is that I'm standing on a street corner with thousands of people, and this lady turns around and she's like, "Excuse me, you look really familiar. We've been watching these people build a house on YouTube." I'm like, what are the chances out of thousands of people? So shout out to Cindy and Butch. It was really great meeting you guys, and we're glad you got to come by and check out the house. We're looking forward to keeping in contact with you folks, and blessings on your build as well. So, because they were interested in building with ICF, and so they're like, okay, if homeowners can do this, yeah, you guys can do this, we can do this too. So we're glad to have people who are able to learn something from what we've done, because we've watched other YouTube videos and learned from them. So it's kind of, it's going around and we're all learning from each other, which is great. We've had a great week visiting with friends and family, and yesterday we were able to go out fishing. We were very blessed to go out in a friend's boat. So more halibut and rockfish that Scott's going to cook up for another little meal this evening. And we're going to be forced to go inside and get busy on that texture and painting the walls, and hopefully we'll have a lot more completed in the next week or two.